Hey YouTube, Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. I am out in the garage again today working on my boat, my 2025 Tracker 175 bass boat. The boat is not important though. What we're going to be doing today is installing this Millennium Marine single monitor mount. This is going to replace my do-it-yourself graph mount that I have on the bow of the boat. There's nothing wrong with my existing graph mount, but the reason I got this is because I am upgrading from my Humminbird Explorer 9 to an Explorer 12. It's a much bigger unit, it's a much heavier unit. I have enjoyed my do-it-yourself mount. It has worked well the entire time I've had it installed, but I do not trust a 12-inch monitor on that setup. It just doesn't have a big enough footprint. Pretty small set of screws that hold it to the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's see what we got going on here. Parts list. All right, this is a pretty simple setup, so let's see what we got here for parts. Got the base plate. I'm glad to see this thing is pretty solid. What's that do? Oh, this allows you to rotate it 180 degrees. Cool. We got the plate that the graph will mount on. Very nice. One of the mounting arms. This must be the one that goes to the base. It was important to me when I was picking which mount I wanted that this thing be able to fold all the way down, and it does. For storage purposes and transport, some of them, believe it or not, do not fold down or do not fold down all the way. So I was not interested in those. This is a nice wide footprint for the base. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put bolts and nuts and washers on this because I was planning on putting the bolt through, putting a big washer underneath here, and then along with a screw on the other side of it. I like having that solid mechanical connection, but unfortunately on my boat, in order to get under the deck, it's quite a job. I would basically have to lift the whole deck up. There is currently no room to get my hand underneath the deck to get any type of screw underneath here, which is a shame. But I think it'll work. I'll just put 4 big old lag screws in here, at least the biggest I can put. Looks like those are like 1/4-inch holes, so that's a good size lag screw. And I've got good wood on the deck, and I'll just trust the process and see how it goes. All right, here's the second extension arm. Okay, what does that go inside? Oh, very cool. That's what that nut is for, to extend and retract. Very nice. That's very cool. This thing is 24 inches long, fully extended, so it says, which is about the same as my current setup. This is all my tightening knobs, all the hardware. And then this looks to me to be the parts needed to mount the graph to the plate. All right, and a sticker. So in case you're wondering, this unit today, I got it today at Bass Pro Shops this morning. It cost $240. And this was, they had 3 mounts available. This was the middle of them. Bass Pro Shops had one that I think was about $100 less. And then there was another mount, really good looking one, heavy duty looking. But it was $350. And I'm sorry, I just spent $2,600 on a graph, $200 on an Ethernet port. And this one did everything I needed. It's solid and it folds all the way down. I think this one's going to work out just fine. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put it all together first. And then I'll do the mounting to the boat part last. So this is pretty easy. All right, we've got our plate. Looks like this is the top. It's got the countersinks on it. I've got my 2 screws. Do one at a time here. There goes the spacer. The adjustment collar. Okay. Oops, grabbed the wrong one. Guess the washers are for something else, not for this. Okay. That one's nice and tight. Do this one now. I'm really gonna put these on tight. I don't want them coming loose. All right, all done. All right, so as far as the next part, we're gonna need one of these. We're gonna need one of these spacers. I'm not sure which one yet. Looks like the big one. Yeah, definitely the big one because the spring goes inside of that. We're going to need just one washer and then one of the knobs. Looks like it's one of the... These are 3 different size adjustment knobs that they give you. Alright, so now that we figured out which knob we want to use, we got the knob. Washer goes on. Washer and knob assembly go through the bracket. Want to make sure the groove is on the outside with the knob. Then we have this spacer. And that spacer has got to fit in that hole, which is very tight. Oh, there it goes. Okay. On goes the spring. And now we have the graph plate slides on. Oh, it actually screws. It doesn't slide. Got to screw it on. And I assume we've got to get that spacer to also go in on the other side. So there, I can just felt them make contact. All right, there we go. And then we need to put this on as well. I'm not even sure why that goes on there. It is very solid, just like that. Probably just as kind of a secondary lockdown. So, and we'll go ahead. Oops. That one's a 1/2 inch. The other nut, by the way, was a 7/16. And I should have got a socket for this, but I don't need to tighten this all the way down. This is, I think, just meant to hold everything into place in case you were to back this off too far, I guess. Okay, so I don't want to put it on there too tight. I guess I want to put it on enough so I can still adjust it though. So yeah, that was too tight. Okay. So I can still adjust it right there. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and install this to the base. Then we can put them all together without dealing with the top heaviness of the mounting plate. Alright, so this one, long bracket, washer. This is same as the upper connector so far. Once it's through, there's no spring on this one. It's just that washer. Alright, so same as the upper. This one I'm probably going to be using a lot. The other ones will pretty much be set where they're set. Oh, that's as tight as it goes. There we go. I'm going to loosen this up, and I'm going to spin this around. Okay. That way the knobs are on the opposite side of each other. I'm going to put the nut on here. Okay. And once again, you want to leave that space in between the nut and the bracket so that you can make adjustments. Alright, perfect. So now to join the two sides together. So inside here you have a floating, I don't know if you have a floating rectangular nut. Just like that. And they do show the washer on the center one, so we'll go ahead and use the washer, although I don't really think it's necessary. And that's it. So all you do to put it together, it slides really easy. That's probably where it's going to be 90% of the time. Alright, well that was simple. Very easy. It's very solid. Not flimsy whatsoever. The only thing left to do now is to mount this plate to the deck. I'm using 1/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch lag screws, stainless steel. Okay, leave it loose for now. I was very careful not to let the drill bit go too deep. There are cables and wires, rod holders, all kinds of stuff underneath there, so. That's all it took. That was it. Oh yeah, that thing is very solid. I'm just going to put the locking nut back on. I think I'm going to put it just barely flush with the bolt rather than... There we go. Okay. All right. That's all it is. The Millennium Marine adjustable graph mount, monitor mount, I think is what they called it. Very nice. Oh yeah. I'm really putting some weight on it and it ain't moving. All done. I will show a picture of what it looks like with the graph mounted on it, and then I will, at the end of this video, provide an on the water test, which I expect to go very well. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Just a little bit more. I've been out on the water now for a few hours. I've had the mount up the entire time. It's a little bit harder to put up and down than I would like. So I decided just to leave it up, and I've had it up all day and no issues whatsoever. I even got into some waves. There's some wind today, but the mount really didn't move much at all. It's very solid. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I think I'm going to keep it, and let's make it official. Ooh, that's much nicer.